Hello, guys. This is XK. I'm here with,
I'm Tamara Kachela.
and we're here to talk about Ready to Love and the last episode that aired yesterday on Oprah Winfrey Network. We want to give you all our overall impressions of how the couples ended up and maybe some examples of how they may have erred in their decision making. So let me give you an introduction. We live here in San Jose, California, and we just celebrated our 10th anniversary in July. We've had 10 good years, which has involved three moves from Texas to North Carolina to Florida, actually four, to North Carolina, New Mexico, and now to California.
Yes.
So we've had a journey and we've done a lot of travels together. So we love being together and we have a good idea of what makes a good couple. So let's start this thing off asking you, what is your overall impression of this last episode?
It was pretty good. I think it was pretty good. I really believe that these two couples, I think that was a good choice. I didn't at first, but between Maurier and Jessica and what was the other lady?
Katarina.
Yes. I really actually thought at one time he should have been with Katarina because of their spiritual practices together. And they just had more in common, I think. And so at one point, I didn't think Jessica was even interested in him. For it to turn out like that, it was pretty interesting. So what did you think?
I thought Jessica was going to be a wild card, actually. I thought Katarina would be a better choice for Maurier.
Yeah.
And the way she was leaning, since she didn't want to go to Africa, that gave me the impression that she may have chosen herself. But I always thought that Katarina was a better choice because she seemed to have a better chemistry with him.
Right.
And then there was Quinton and Janelle, the other couple that stayed together.
Right.
And I thought that they were not a good couple because to me, Lee was a better match for Quinton than Janelle was.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought you were pulling for Janelle all that time.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of her. She's a little too bossy, and it was almost like her journey was a goal, a check off her list. This guy is perfect, but he's younger, but he just can't have kids because I'm too old, but this has to be done. I just don't think that she would have been because when her friend or somebody in her family said she needed somebody that was soft or somebody that was caring toward him, and she's too bossy.
Yeah. And then there also was the third couple we were looking at, and that was Aries and Philip. Aries made it very clear in the early episodes that she was really concerned about his stability around his job.
Right.
And she made that clear, I guess, the previous two episodes. And then when her family came in the last episode, it seemed like by that time she knew what she wanted. And her family just confirmed that this guy was not the right guy for her.
Right. I think when they have all those family and friends coming, that's too many people in your relationship. And maybe they're doing that because the time is short. I would like to know what they're doing in between that time too, because it doesn't seem like it's enough time to form some kind of relationship. Are they going out on dates, or they don't ever talk about that? Mm-hmm. But when the family comes in, then it kind of throws you should have that decision on your own, and your family should support whatever it is that you come up with.
Right. Well, in this case, it was clear that her family was very Christian and he was more or less a Buddhist in practice. Yeah. And they looked down upon that. That was something that I have a tendency to dislike myself. So I think we ought to accept people as they are and where they practice their faith as a minister. That's my belief.
Right, mine too.
I felt that Philip also was a bit desperate. He just gave some signals out that he was willing to work with her, even though she was clear that he wasn't really stable enough for her.
Right.
That seemed to be the big thing, is that he didn't have a job that she could rely on, and that wasn't going to cut the mustard for her.
It sounds like to me in that too, it's something that was a secret that maybe he was more secure than what he was portrayed, because he kept saying that she didn't know me, or or what I have, or so maybe there was some stability there that he just wasn't coming out with communicating. And I don't understand why he would feel that that's something that she shouldn't ask.
Yeah.
What about that? What do you think about that?
No, I think it's a very valid point. A woman or a man, both of them want partners that have stable backgrounds.
Yes.
And at that age, I think they're in their 30s, they want to know that their partner has some earning potential and it's going to bring, earning home to the family. I was uncertain whether she was going to stay in there. I predicted that she would be 50-50 wild card, choose herself versus going with Philip. And she did choose herself. Yeah. So that's kind of how it shook out for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we left out Katerina. Katerina, to me, was a good choice for Maurier.
Yes.
And she had that, like you said, the same spiritual beliefs. They seemed like they were more relaxed together. He had some type of quandary around which way to go. But in the end, I was fairly sure that he was going to pick Jessica, because Jessica to me seemed like she was more of a, I guess, a classier person in his mind. He kept saying that she got him.
Yes. And I didn't see her getting him, actually. Just like when they went on the retreat and he came to her bedroom to bring her lotion or soap or something. She didn't even look like she was appreciative. During that stage when you're dating, you just can't wait to see the person. I couldn't wait to see you. You were happy to see them. Any little bitty thing, I would have been excited about it. She's like, oh, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
That was the retreat. They were there to try to
get to know each other more.
Yeah, intimately. And she wasn't interested in that.
Yeah. I think there's that one scene where he went into her room and she said that she was tired because it had been a long day.
Yes.
That might have been what you was.
Okay.
I think she was doing some yoga on the mat or something of the nature. She was stretching.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And he stayed up late and she goes to bed early.
Right.
He just didn't really like her, actually. I'm just want to say he liked her. I liked Katerina.
Katerina. Yes. Yeah. Well, in the end, I think that Maurier really started to show his down to earth kind of funny side that was appealing to both sets of families.
Yes. He had that type of personality that was very charismatic. And he knew how to work the room, and he knew how to love on the parents and the friends and all of that. Yeah. So who knows? That person, they may want to go to Africa. I'd go.
Yeah. Well, he talked about going to Ghana and to going to Mali. Those are places that are kind of a lot different than Dallas, for sure.
For sure.
And we should know, because we're both from Dallas. We have a house in Dallas still, and Tamara's originally from Fort Worth, so we understand the DFW area, which is a lot different.
Oh yes,
than
anywhere in
Africa. Anywhere in Africa. What do you think is going to be the chances of staying together? These two couples, Maurier and Jessica, and Quinton and Janelle. They had that issue, Janelle and Quinton, about the kids.
I don't see Quinton and Janelle staying together for the reason that when he got pushed up against the wall, the first thing he said was that I want to have 3 kids. I mean, it just came out of him. It was natural that, he wanted more kids. So he settled for one with her,
Yeah.
I don't see him taking the chance on her with just that one. He wants his own child and adopt.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's something that goes on behind the scenes, because between the time that we last saw him talking about him wanting those 3 kids, and her saying 1 was the max, 2 if they had twins, and an adoptee or a dog, something changed. So I believe that they have some pressure, maybe from the producers, to make a decision, and I don't think they want to go out of the show alone, right?
Right.
So, well, we have coming up the reunion episode, which we always enjoy. There's always some drama in the reunion episode. Somebody's always get into a fight. Usually the couple of women are at each other's throats.
Have the men fighting or something.
The guys aren't really into.
They're always just sitting back laughing at it. I don't really.
Yeah. I think that's something they had to create for the show to get the audience kind of interested in the next episode. All right, so we're predicting that Maurier and Jessica have a better chance of staying together than Quinton and Janelle.
Yes.
And the next episode, they'll tell us, what has transpired between yesterday's episode and that day. And I think we already saw a teaser from preview that Maurier and Jessica are hanging in there and doing well.
Right.
And we'll see what happens with Quinton and Janelle. All right. You got any more closing words about this episode?
No, I just keep watching, everybody. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see the final episode.
Yeah. Well, usually it's two. Two episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how they usually do it. So, all right, guys. This is XK and Tamara. We're signing off from our first episode of the Ready to Love review on this 8th season. We'll get back with you after we have watched the first episode or the first part of the reunion episode, and then we'll come back for a third one when they have this part 2 of the reunion. And then there's also this new one, Make a Move, that's coming on with those women we saw from the previous season. Right.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay. Yeah, the ladies that didn't get chosen.
Some of them did get chosen, but they said that they broke up afterwards. After the fact. Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. Please click subscribe if you like this content. Tamara has a channel also. It's called Black Girls Go, Glow, and Grow. It's about gardening. Keep watching both of us, and we will see you next time. Out of here.
Bye.